Hi, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 20th to the 30th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in entering to win a free reading from me, put a turkey in the comment box. A person will be chosen at random at the end of the month and announced through a separate video. It will be its own video, so do not be scammed by anybody pretending to be me contacting you. It will not be me. You will only know about the winner through the video. If you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or an animal healing or a healing in general, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below, as are all the cards that I'm using. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So you're crowned by the Queen of Wands. We then have the Three of Cups. Ooh, this is nice. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the Death card reversed, which is also Scorpio energy. Time frame October 23rd to November 21st. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh. And then we have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords reversed, the Four of Swords, and the Hermit reversed. So can you see all that? Let's just make sure you can. Okay. So, okay. Wands energy, the Page and the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We then have the Death card, Scorpio energy coming through, the Three of Cups, fantastic card to come through. The Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Four of Swords, and then the Hermit, which is also Virgo energy. This is reverse. So if you have Virgo in your chart, if you have Virgos around you, you might not be getting on with them as well as you would like to, or this part of your personality can be causing you a bit of difficulty. Same with Scorpio energy, where if you have this energy in your chart, it can be causing you a bit of difficulty. So and air sign energy, not to put this all on us and say, okay, Pisces, here's everything that's wrong. That's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying here, hey, be mindful. Be mindful, especially if you're empathic, psychic, spiritually inclined in any way, shape, or form, that the connection that you have with Spirit might be throwing you for a loop. Scorpio energy is one of the energies and one of the signs that lives between the veils of the world so easily. And so when it comes up reversed, we can be having a hard time with this. We can be having natural gifts that are overwhelming to us, or we're not sure how to harness. So acknowledging this is going to be super important. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. Ooh, goodness. And show me clearly. Okay, so Spirit is being chatty. We have not Sagittarius. Spontaneous. We have the white light reversed, harmony, and then hope reversed. I hate it when hope is reversed. Okay. So we start off with spontaneous. This is a time where we like to do new things, try new things, adventure time. just absolutely embracing it is going to be super important for us. So knowing that about ourselves is going to be a very powerful thing. We like the spontaneous. We don't want the mundane, the humdrum. White light reversed. Is this going to be a time where we embrace healing? No, not really. No, we're not even going to be thinking about it. It's like, I have places to go, things to do. We're being spontaneous. Come on. So here with the white light energy, when that's reversed, it's like, hey, listen, you need to heal. You need to connect with yourself. You need to, come into your energy, not pushing out, pushing out. That's also what the hermit reverse is telling us. We're pushing out instead of pulling in, pulling in. And Spirit is saying here, hey, be mindful about that. It then leads us to harmony. We need harmony. I mean, harmony, our energy being in harmony with ourselves, harmony leading us forward is just going to be such a powerful thing. It's going to be such a beautiful thing. Asking ourselves, am I in harmony is going to be a good it's going to be a good thing to ask ourselves. Am I am I in harmony? Am I moving forward? And do I feel my energy is in alignment with me? Hope reversed. We can be feeling a little bit hopeless. So acknowledging that and understanding that is going to be a very important and also very empowering thing for us to say, I feel like I have no hope. And then to say, okay, what do I do? It can be that we talk to a doctor. It can be that we talk to a therapist. It can be that we, start implementing things that we can do on our own, like exercise or meditation. But hopeless is not a place we want to be. Because remember, the last thing left when Pandora opened the box and let out all chaos onto the world was hope. And so we need hope. Hope is so important for humanity. So here, connecting with your hope again is going to be a big thing. It's going to be a big thing. It pulls you into harmony. It's interesting to have harmony when we have hope reversed, but it can also feel like an interesting time. It can feel like, wow, I'm really riding high. I'm doing all these things. Everything's going great, but I feel hopeless. I feel hopeless at the end of the day when the world is quiet. So just be aware. And it can also be because of everything that's going on in the world. It's easy to feel hopeless. So acknowledging that is important. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is determination. I love the salmon swimming upstream. We are determined. We are focused. This is the solar plexus chakra. Our gut is guiding us. There's a place that we need to go. There's something that we need to do. There's a door that we need to open. It is time to embrace that energy and move forward with it full force. So just knowing that determination is guiding us. Listen to your gut. Feed your gut well. Be kind to your gut. Be kind to yourself and the foods that you feed yourself. That is going to be a very powerful thing. It moves us to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the King of Pentacles. Now, it's interesting that this comes in the energy to be mindful of. You might have somebody who is in your life that's very like hoity-toity. It's like, oh, you think you're so great type of thing. That person can be annoying us. So acknowledging that, but also the sense of the bottom line can be something that we need to be aware of. We can be looking at things for ourselves personally, Pisces, and only seeing the money and only seeing, the dollar bills and things. We won't be seeing how everything is interconnected. We won't be being kind to ourselves. We won't be planting seeds. We will only be looking at right here, right now, and what's being done. Or we can have somebody in our lives that's very much like that. It's draining us. It's not letting the free flow of movement come forward. Water cuts paths in earth that weren't there before. Knowing for ourselves and for our souls that we need to have more of a free flow is going to be important. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if I said that before, but putting that out there. The Queen of Wands. Oh, and if we have this in our chart, again, we can be a bit harsh on ourselves when it comes to finances and prosperity with the King of Pentacles. With the Queen of Wands, again, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Determination, passion, focus, insight. This is connecting with your magic. I always see the Queen of Wands as Hestia or Hecate in Greek mythology. And I know if you've been here before, you can totally fast forward through this, but I love the myth of Hestia. She's my favorite Greek goddess. She was one of the main Olympians, right? And when they overthrew the Titans and took Olympia for themselves, they said, oh, I didn't realize that we had an uneven amount of gods and goddesses. And so Hestia said, you know what, I'm stepping down. We just finished this huge war. I'm totally done with this. We're not fighting anymore. And she stepped down. And she became a lesser goddess. but she was the center of the home of every Greek and every Roman in ancient Greece and ancient Rome. And so she stepped down, but she stepped into the center of the day to day. And I think that's extraordinary. And so here in our lives, we might feel at times like we're stepping down, but we're in the center of somebody's heart, like somebody's home, somebody's being, somebody's self. So here, embrace your magic. A lot of times we think our magic has to be out loud and bold and brass and, so much. But sometimes the most longest lasting magic is the quietest, most beautiful thing. The Queen of Wands is fire, the passion, and determination. It is a sense of coming together into what we want. It's why we're here. And that's what Spirit is saying. It's like, live out loud for you. It's not running away from our responsibilities. I don't want to sound like that's what I'm saying, but Spirit is like, live in your passion, live in your fire. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be, the mansion and the flashiest car and the biggest everything. It needs to be good. And it needs to have that passion to it. Hecate is the goddess of magic in Greek mythology. Nothing is known about her. Very few things are known about her. But she holds that air of allure. And that's what we're going to hold to us. This air of allure. You don't tell everybody your business. Move forward in your passion. Move forward in what you love. Your magic might be quiet. It doesn't mean it's obsolete. It brings us to the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is love. It is celebration. It is beauty. It is coming together. It is like, yes. So, this could be the holiday season for people. If you're in the US, this is, Thanksgiving. It could be a very, very good time. Here's a time to celebrate. And if you're thinking, oh, no, Thanksgiving's not a good time. I get that too. With the Three of Cups, it is saying celebrate. Celebrate. Spend your time with people that you love. Make things into little holidays, even though it's a Wednesday, just let yourself embrace what you love and who you are. It brings us to the Death card. Again, this is the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new, but it's a stunt, right? It's like, it's stunted right now. We're in the midst of a transformation. And it's like, whoa, I need to take a break before I break open this chrysalis type of thing. So being aware of that is going to be super important. We can also be having a hard time with Scorpio energy in our charts, in our lives. We might feel like these people just push our buttons, or this energy within ourselves just pushes our buttons. So acknowledging that is going to be important. Spirit is also talking to us. Do we want to listen? Maybe no. Maybe no. We are already pulled in many different directions. The hopelessness thing, just be aware of that. That plays a huge part. So that's why Spirit is saying here, hey, if you need outside help, get it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And with the Death card, with transformation, with stepping into yourself, that's going to be a very big thing. And it's a very big step. So a lot of people say, oh, I'm just transforming and it was so easy. And I woke up one day and the light was shining and all of a sudden I got it. That's so great for them. I haven't experienced anything so like, and all of a sudden it all just clicked. It's a messy road, especially if we walk the road of Spirit. It is a messy road. It is an intense road. It can be a very isolating road as well. Here, just an acknowledgement of that, especially if you're empathic, psychic, spiritual in any way, indigo child, whatever category you fall under. Just saying, okay, I acknowledge this within me. It's a hard road. And sometimes that's all you need to do to let the door open. And it brings us then to the Page of Wands. It's our fire, our determination, our focus, our insight. The Page of Wands is saying, hey, connect with your inner child and what you were passionate about, what you desired, what you wanted, what you needed, when you were little. It's like that. I always loved that Bee Gees song, When I Was Small and Christmas Trees Were Tall. I used to laugh while others used to play. So here, it's connecting with that energy. I just heard that song so beautifully. And it's like, what did you love when it was different? There wasn't all these responsibilities on our shoulders. And yet, when we were children, we were like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do. I have this, especially when we're teens. So here with the Page of Wands, it's connecting with our inner child for our passion and our fire and our determination. And it's just holding sacred space for ourselves. You can have a fire sign energy child or person who is very young of spirit in your life, and they are going to have you looking at things very differently, kind of asking questions, diving deeper, becoming that student. They lead you because they are the student themselves. They are going to lead you on this path. And it's like, oh, wow, Way to open a door I didn't know needed to be opened. With the Queen of Swords reversed, you might have a air sign energy in your life, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius that is just, you might not be getting on with them. That's cool. Here, this person can be rather biting, rather blunt, rather to the point of things. This, the Queen of Swords energy reverse is somebody who gives a compliment and an insult in the exact same breath. This is a person who can be highly manipulative without you even knowing it. So acknowledging that, or acknowledging this person in your life, it's like, oh, wow, that's so-and-so, can be very liberating. It's like, oh, I've called you out. Or, it's like when you find out you had a narcissist in your life, when you were like, if you listen to people talking about narcissists and you're like, wait a minute, that's not normal. And then you realize and you're like, oh my gosh, that's why. So here, that's what this energy is going to be like. This is very negative words that have been around you, and they've just kind of fallen into the background of like, oh, this is day to day. This is what existence is. And now you're like, oh, wait, no, no, okay. So just an acknowledgement of that is going to be really important. It can even be self-talk, where there was a whole bunch of negativity that had been built up inside of us. And now, because we're stepping into our power, into our magic, into ourselves and our passion and our determination, we're like, oh no, that's not right. And we start to find hope again. It's like, no, I'm done with this negative speech. It brings us to the Four of Swords, rest. I love them resting on the moon right here. Rest. Take time. Breathe out. Just let things go. Slow it down. Honor yourself. Honor your story. When you start to look at your story, Pisces, you're going to be really impressed. It's like, whoa, I did this. Whoa, it was like that. I didn't realize. It might take a little while for the woe to come, but it will. It will. Let yourself connect with you. That's just going to be so important. Get good sleep, eat well, calm things down, and center yourself. It moves us then to the Hermit reversed. And this is saying we really don't want to go in. We don't. It's also with the Death card reversed, like Scorpio energy reversed. We don't want to go in. We don't. But Spirit is saying here, it's really super important that you go in, that you go into yourself. Here, the lantern is a heart. It's going into yourself and letting your heart guide you, slowing it down and connecting. That's also going to help with our connection with Spirit. There's also EMDR that I find so beneficial. So, that's you can Google about it, but it's a sort of therapy that accesses, both sides of the brain, that helps heal through trauma. And you can think, oh, it's only for really big traumas. No, it could be, the trauma of losing somebody, the trauma of a failed relationship, whatever has brought trauma into your life, however big, however small you think it is. It has affected you on a cellular level. And so to acknowledge that and hold sacred space for that is a very important thing. With the Hermit reversed, we are wanting to be everywhere in the midst of everything. We will be, the social butterfly. Absolutely. But Spirit is saying you need to come into yourself. You need to take that time, slow it down, and connect with you. That's just going to be so important. So important, Pisces. Your subconscious Spirit message is blossom reversed. We can feel like we're not blossoming. It could just be like, I'm not blossoming. But that scene in Mulan when Mulan's dad says to her, every flower blooms at their own time? That's you. Let yourself bloom at your own time and connect with your inner child. One of the best exercises to do, and if you've heard this before, totally fast forward through it, but is to just take a nice deep breath out. Close your eyes. Inhale in. And again, exhale whenever it feels comfortable for you. And visualize yourself opening your arms, or physically open up your arms wide. You're receiving a huge hug. And visualize the child that you were running into the arms of the person you are today. And hug that child. Hug that baby that you once were. I don't care how old you are. Hug that child and tell that child, I love you. I'm here for you. I will always love you. And I will always be here for you. And let them know that their voice matters, because it does. And connect with that energy, Pisces. It's going to change the game. Our subconscious spirit energy, is my favorite one. This is the crown chakra. This is I am presence. This is I am. What are you? I am instantaneously what comes into your head. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. I am sad, and I am overwhelmed, and I am drowning, what do you say to yourself when it's I'm frustrated, or I am joyous? And know that whatever comes to your mind first, don't lie to yourself. Like, don't hide it away. It's not like, oh, this is shameful. This is us. We're going through transformation, and we're telling the story of our lives, and it's going to get messy, and it's going to get real, and it's going to be beautiful. Because any story worth reading has its ups and its downs and its chaoses to it. So acknowledging that is really important. I am. And tell yourself, I am enough. I am loved. I'm beautiful. I am. I'm cherished. I'm amazing. I'm opening up the door. I'm connecting. I'm living. I'm going after what I want. I am. Astounding. If you want to get religious or spiritual, I am made in the image and likeness of God. I have stardust running through my veins. I am extraordinary. I am a miracle. Because you are. Fill up your I am. And fill it up with the greatest things. Because we all get into dark places. Our mind can be a terrible place sometimes. So an acknowledgement of that. But telling ourselves that I am worth it is a powerful thing. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and it's that Queen of Swords energy. It's the verbal manipulation or thought manipulation. It is the snide words and the snide comments, and just never knowing where you stand with this person. And you've had enough. Now, this person doesn't have to be an air sign energy. Like, their sun might not be an air sign energy, but they have it somewhere in their chart. Or they were raised by somebody who was very verbally manipulative, and they just picked it up and ran with it. So be mindful of that. Sounds like a terrible thing to pick up. Our subconscious tarot message is the Two of Cups. Healing, beautiful love is coming in. Subconsciously, we're healing a lot. We're moving forward in an astounding way. We're opening up our hearts. And it is amazing. The Two of Cups is healing, beautiful love. And I love that for you. And the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups, absolutely the best cups to get. All right. Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.